the Jet, Frazier, Crouch, Rozier, and many, many more have built this big red legacy as this crowd is ready to cheer on their beloved Cornhuskers. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Akron Zips, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Zips will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers offense will go to work first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're gonna...
There he goes! We've seen this from the sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Fullback's got it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Cornhuskers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get by.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see him ran so successfully.
Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Huskers are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Toss to the outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Nebraska!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown, everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Zips offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Zips are on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Newell. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. But will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. Pulls it in. It's Gantt. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snagged in the middle, it's Adams. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Zips didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Snags it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the score! Touchdown, Zips! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early.
He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 30. Flying out to the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Raiola. Caught near the sticks, it's Key. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first two quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring goal.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle, it's Newell. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Finley. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Zips have it in scoring position on first and goal. Here comes the jet sweep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Now try to power it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Touchdown, Akron! The offense cashing it in on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Huskers are on the move. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Key. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Husker!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Newell. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Finley. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Newell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking to throw on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving a change impossible. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Polk. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Zips have moved it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Zips kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got his man on the right. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Here comes the two-point try. Wants to throw. It's Finley. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive will open from the 15. Now they'll try the right side. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I think the defense would be really happy with where they're at right now. They knew they had held their stud down to his little yards, but they're trailing. And this is the time where he's going to get the ball even more, so they got to be ready for him. It's going to him. He's a great back, and they've done a pretty good job all day.
Turning it on! And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. You know, there's no